Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Brawl Talk which just dropped. Probably a lot of you guys are going to be watching the Brawl Talk before watching this video, so I highly recommend actually watching it for yourself just so you get that unique experience and then coming back to this video, because I'm only going to be playing it in the background and just breaking it down because of course I've already watched it. We get given the Brawl Talk sometime before it actually gets released, just so we get to do a breakdown for you guys. So to begin with, we have the Ghost Station environment. A lot of people already knew this from all the art beforehand. We have a Zombrek challenge, which he does look pretty cool, although Brock has like 1 million skins already. 18 wins, like, it doesn't seem too well, it looks hard, right, but I don't actually think it's as hard as people actually thought it would be, specifically because the last 18 win challenge, it was actually pretty easy. We got the return of the Brawler skins, which was pretty expected, and we actually have this really cool skin. To begin with, people said that skin looks ugly, but I think in game it looks pretty sick, so let me know what you think of that in the comment section below. But also, I just missed out on it, so I'll rewind really quickly here just because this is actually one of the main points of the video, right? So we've seen right there that Barley attack, 1140 damage. So basically Barley used to do 1050 damage. It is now increased to 1140 damage, which is a 90 damage increase, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for a brawler like Barley, this is really going to help him out in his 1v1 scenarios. And imagine that with his damage star power as well, that's going to be pretty juicy, right? Of course, these stats aren't 100% confirmed in Brawl Talk. Sometimes they do change, and sometimes they don't even get implemented into the game, so of course take these with a pinch of salt. But normally I would say it's more than likely that these changes are going to be taken into effect into the real game. So just going through the Brawl Talk, then just going to let it play out in the background because it's pretty nice to see. But we can see the brand new brawler here, so I'm going to quickly pause it just because I want to run through a few things before it just goes through its pace. Well, we've got the brand new brawler, so it is a tank. It has this shot kind of mechanic like Janet, so it actually has some decent range, but just so much HP, and it has so much tankiness because of its super. So I'll play it here so you guys can understand its mechanics overall. So it doesn't really do a lot of damage at max range, 1200, but the fact that you can of course pierce through enemies, and this mechanic, I feel like it's going to be insanely broken. Just look at him shred Pam with his shield, like he's not even attacking. So I thought, well, kind of guessed it yesterday with Reinhardt in Overwatch, and just other probably abilities in other games as well, is that, you know, you're deflecting the shots. Well, not really deflecting, you're just putting out a shield basically. So I'm going to pause really quick just so I will stay on to the main topic of this. But as I said, normally like kind of soaks up the damage. It doesn't really reflect it onto the enemies, but inside of here, Buster actually reflects the damage. Pam just got absolutely melted. I'm guessing it's going to be literally the same amount of damage near enough reflecting back. I'll have to test it out, and making sure that you subscribe, notifications on, so you get to see all the tests and that sort of stuff. Because imagine that with a B, for example, with like a charge shot with damage gear reflecting that back to B, that's going to be pretty OP. I feel like this brawler can be one of the most broken ever. Like, honestly, just seeing this Brawl Talk, I think it's going to be absolutely insane. That shield is so strong. I think Paula said that you can protect you and your teammates as well. So the next balance change right here, let me rewind it, because if you blink, you will miss it. So I weren't 100% sure on the numbers right here, but let me try and get the pause right here. Sorry, my phone's in the way of the pause button. So I think right here, oh no, let me one more time. I'm just doing this in one take, guys, just so it's a lot more natural. But if you would have seen it right there, it's literally so hard to stop it. But basically, Grom, he goes from 1000, I think 67 HP or 87 HP down to 127 HP. So that's signifying a buff to Eve, whether that is like nearly 100 damage buff, or I think I noted it down as 882 to 960. So Eve is definitely getting damage buff. There's a few more clips as well, but I thought this one, if you paused it, I paused it again just to show him going down quite a fair bit. Give or take maybe like 20 damage. She's gonna go up at least, like, I would say 80 to 100, I would say, around which is sizable buff. Eve has been pretty terrible, and it's been pretty notable for a long time that Eve has been really bad in the Brawl Stars meta. She hasn't really had her niche whatsoever, so it's pretty nice to see her getting buffed. I think it will do a fair bit, just because beforehand, when Eve did do a lot of damage, she was basically good everywhere. I could see a return to Eve in the meta 100% with that buff. So we actually see there as well. Well, I'll actually go back really quickly in case you guys missed it, but people, I think this will probably be the main point of the title for like a video for like Karas, for example, but a Mega Box Daryl. So I actually missed this one first time around watching it, but basically this is signifying that there's going to be a new box in the next update, which is pretty cool, because as Danny said, like in the future, in December I think sometime, they're going to be teaching you guys like how to get this skin and how to get the new boxes. So the main point of the update is this gear change. So big reimbursement right here. To be honest, I won't really waste too much time on diving into seeing, like, trying to calculate how many coins you're going to get back with how many gears you spent. Don't waste your time on that. You're going to be there for ages. You can maybe get a rough estimate, right, but I don't think there's really too much point in it. Just wait until the day of the update to get all your coins, and then I'll probably be releasing a video on which brawlers to focus your upgrades on, and you can kind of calculate there. So as I said, just wait till the update. You'll be able to see what you get. So basically with the gears, then you only have one level, so well, you get all these epic, mythic and super rarities as well. So with gears right now, of course, you've got level 1, 2 and 3. I always thought that was a bit weird, just because, you know, someone could have like 20% speed boost, someone could have like a 10% speed boost. So it's pretty nice how it's leveled out all throughout. And also right here, I'll pause it because this is amazing. I literally nearly screamed when I seen this. Jean's hand reaches 1 tile further. Doesn't seem like a lot, but a gear specific brawler for Jean, that is insane. It's basically like another star power in a way, but for Jean, I think it would have been pretty hard to implement a third star power, because his magic puff ceiling is just by far the superior one. So an additional gear, making it so it can go an extra tile longer with his gene pools, as just makes it even more room for me missing pools, basically. But hopefully hopefully I get some banger pools with that gear. I'm definitely excited to try that one out. So there is one last balance change to go through, so we'll just continue to play this Brawl Talk, talking about some other things as well. So we have the report system. So this is one thing that everyone has been crying out for, specifically in Power League. It is so frustrating when, I don't know, when you literally die. You probably see my second channel videos. Like, you die once, or the enemy dies once, and they just give up straight away. They shoot, they protest in the corner, they thumbs down, they put the X-Mock spray on the ground. It's just so cheesy. So hopefully this is the start of a really nice really nice process of banning people. So we also have the World Finals right here, which I actually am going to. Thankfully, Supercell have paid all expenses for me to fly out. I'm also going with Lana as well. So if any of you guys are there, make sure to let me know either on Twitter or whatever. I'd love to meet any of you guys going to Disneyland. Paris is going to be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for sure. I've always wanted to go to Paris, especially Disney World, so be pretty good fun. Unfortunately, I'm not casting or playing, but I think just being there as a whole is just absolutely amazing. So of course you got the chance to unlock this skin as well, Rage Quit Tara. I'll be putting out some predictions on my Twitter, so make sure you're following that, just so you guys can unlock this skin a lot easier. Last year I think I near enough predicted everything right, so let me know. Well, no, don't let me know. I mean, make sure you're following the Twitter. Also, I think I just missed that one as I've been blabbering on. So the last balance change, let me rewind really quickly, and then we're about at the end of the video. So as you can see right here, I don't even need to pause it. We have a mega balance change as well. So going from 3,300 to 3,450. Will this really do anything to Meg? I don't really think so. It's only a 150 health buff, but she's slowly getting buffs, so we could see the start of the rise of Meg. Probably in the next balance change as well, there probably will be another buff to her. Let's be honest, it's not really going to do too much. We're probably going to see a lot of buffs in turn make her one of the strongest brawlers in the game. That's just my prediction. You got to remember, there's a lot of brawlers this kind of happens with. You know, Cole, for example, received like 3 buffs, which ultimately made him one of the best brawlers in the game. So pretty nice change here. You can buy it with missing gems. You also get the ability to get duplicate brawlers in friendly battles. That's going to be so much fun. I absolutely love that. I can't wait to make a ton of videos on that one. You also just have coins unlockable in boxes now, which makes it so there's less clutter in your box, which I pretty much like. You know, you'll be pretty certain what you're going to get in your boxes now. You also have the ability just to buy the gadgets or star powers straight away with coins. You can practice with brawlers you don't have as well. I think it's going to be pretty nice. So that's literally going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure to check out my Twitter, and also I'll probably do a video maybe, or I'll let you guys know anyway if I do any more type of giveaways with that skin, but most of them are going to be given away on Twitter, so make sure you're checking that one out. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.